I've been sewing for the past 27 years. Been using different sewing machines, different stitch types, but everything uses thread. There's a lot of different thread choices out there and options, but one thing they all have in common is a thing called tex. Somewhere on the package of thread you'll see tex or T followed by a number. This measurement has nothing to do with diameter or circumference of the thread. Tex refers to the weight in grams of 1,000 meters. This thread right here is tex 18, meaning if we were to reel off 1,000 meters of it, it would weigh 18 grams. Knowing this information and basic math, we can actually calculate how much thread we use in each type of seam. In this experiment, I'm going to use a 4-needle top and bottom cover stitch, a 3-thread overlock, and a standard lock stitch machine. Each package of thread will be weighed on a digital scale before and after sewing. Each swatch of fabric is 30 inches long, and we're going to do 2 passes, making it a total of 60 inches. Using that tex 18 thread on that 4-needle top and bottom cover stitch, we used a total of 1 gram. To figure out the length of thread that we used, we simply multiply 1,000 meters by 1 gram, divide that by 18 grams. Those grams cancel out and we're left with 55.5 meters. 55.5 meters converts roughly to 2,185 inches. If we take that value divided by the 60 inches of the sewn seam that we have, we're left with 36.4 inches, meaning that for 1 sewn inch, we're using 36.4 inches worth of thread. I ended up doing the same calculations for the other machines. So 4-needle 6-thread, we used over 2,000 inches. For that overlock, we used a lot less, just over 1,000. And then for that lock stitch, we used 246 inches worth of thread. So breaking that down, 1 sewn inch is actually 36.4 inches, 17.125 inches, and 4.1 inches. The lock stitch, we used a different size thread, but the math still works. You do notice a slight difference between the calculated consumption and the actual consumption of thread. In a production setting, you are back tacking or chaining off. That thread also needs to be accounted for. So if you take anything away from this, tex is not diameter. It is actually weight over 1,000 meters.